Okay, not sure why it turned itself off, but it did right in mid thought. Oh no, so this is part two. So in the vein of kind of wanting to create some stuff from my childhood, but with a more adult sort of take on it, um, and wanting to further my journey into being a hobbit, um, with maybe a touch of elven elegance. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's why I can't settle, is because I've got um, two sides. That's pretty normal for me. Um, but yeah, lack of focus. And I don't know if I'm avoiding or not. Um, I think I'm just, I think my head hurts. I think being in chronic pain all the time, I'm not. Oh, this is why was laying down, because I didn't bring the camera stand with me. Um, you know, so I'm kind of feeling kind of sorry for myself, feeling kind of meh, sitting there. If wishes were, it has to be nickels up here in Canada. We don't have any pennies. I'd be like a freaking millionaire. And I can hire somebody to come in and do all this stuff. Because I'm not sure that I actually have the energy. So it's kind of like lofty goals and not being realistic, and yet I'm one of the most realistic people I know. So trying to, I think maybe it's just a lack of balance type thing. A definite um but I think what I'm doing is what a lot of people do, is I'm living in that space where I'm overthinking. I'm a thinker to begin with, and so it's very easy to overthink and then start worrying about, if I do this, then this is going to happen. If I do that, then this is going to happen. I was raised to constantly think about my actions. Um, and therefore, I think it's just sort of ingrained to sit and worry about stuff, you know, constantly worry about stuff over and over again. Instead of just focusing on the small little thing, just go and do it, you know. Um, I think I'm lost too. I'm kind of lost because I have all these lofty ideas and things that would be really cool if I just did them, but then I get tired and distracted and I forget. So, so I'm thinking that is definitely the curse of fibro. I'm not sure what else has that same issues. Um, there's some fog that goes with MS too as well. So, and writing lists. I don't know about anyone else with fibro, but writing lists doesn't seem to help me, because I will write everything down. I will make journal notes and everything, but I never remember to go back. So there's no point in putting things in my phone, because I'm just gonna, for lack of a better word, hoard it in there. Here's all my ideas hoarded in the space. So I don't know. All I know is my poor brain loves a good puzzle, and I'm sure I'll figure something out. I've managed to make doing dishes a regular thing. They're not being done every day like they should be, but I'm more on top of dishes. Like they never go past 3 days. Usually on the third day, it gets, I'll say, screw it. I've got too much to stand here and wash, and because it's going to screw up my back, and then it'll take all day, and I could be doing other things I'm lucky enough to have a dishwasher, so I'll just load up the dishwasher and get it going, and then that frees up my time to go and do something else, um, type thing. So, hello, sweetheart. What you doing? Little Miss Punzelies. Hello, Punzel. Yeah, that's Punzels. So pretty. That's the pretty girls. Yeah. I'll get you Mouse TV in a little bit. Mommy's trying to works. Yeah, Mommy's trying to do works. Yes. So anyways, yes. Yeah, that's the thing with my videos is it's always going to be keeping it real, and it's generally always going to be a thought that I have in my head at any given moment. What are you doing? And lots of cat photobombing and no editing. They are just going to be it. So yes, we're going to have part 1 and part 2 because I don't know, maybe I touched the thing with my thumb, the off button with my thumb. I don't know. But yeah, keeping it real here. So yeah, there's the pressure from the migraine and the pause and thought. I feel like I should sleep for a week. And that if I woke up at the end of the week, everything would be wonderful. But I don't think I can actually do that. I think it's not that the world would fall apart. My ego isn't that big. I've learned over the years that the world will not fall apart without me. I will be missed, but the world wouldn't fall apart without me. But I think there would be some chaos in the house. Dave could actually take care of himself, which is a bonus. Dude would feed himself and get his lunches and go to work and stuff. It's all the stuff that he does now. He would just do. But I'm the one that looks after the pussycats. If you ask him, they are mine. So he's not really 100% involved in them, so I worry about them. They are my kids. They are my fur kiddos. No illusions about them being like people babies. They're not. There are upsides to both. Pet parenting is similar but different than people parenting. I've had enough friends who have had children to know that there is a distinct difference to it. And right now, having cats is, as they used to say a very long time ago, the bee's knees. For me, it's just the most perfect thing. So yes, tonight is just like wandering thoughts and stuff. I think I'm trying to clear my head with a little bit of vlogging, journaling. And really, there's a part of me that's very excited to get my thoughts out of my head and up, get it all done. So that life is good. Life is wonderful. However, I do have health issues, and these health issues are at the moment holding me back. Like, I've had several days where I just want to, I've got some projects that I want to do, for painting and, crochet and stuff. And do you think I can just get myself there? No, I can't. After supper comes and I poop out and I can't seem to focus properly. Now, I don't know if that's because Dave is here and his energy is now in the space and this is what's happening in the evening, but I feel like if he wasn't here, I would probably be doing things a lot different. Like, this isn't a blaming thing. I'm not doing a blaming thing. I'm just thinking that if he wasn't here, how would I do things if he wasn't here? And I've had those thoughts before, you know, and then so when I've had those thoughts before, I've tried to think in terms of how can I have that and compromise and have, you know, have him in there too as well, that balance, the relationship balance. So it's a definite I this is the same old that everybody has is work-life balance. For me it's what do I need for me so I can get my projects done, but at the same time not ignore my boyfriend because that would be horrible. I'm sure there's times where he does feel ignored because I'm so freaking tired and I've gone and laid down. I'm not sitting and watching TV. Um, but maybe part of the problem is I'm bored. So I'm zoning out. So what I do is I just end up on my phone. I don't color, write, or not because I'm watching TV. I mean, it's not that I don't want to watch the show. It's just that, by the time we got to the fourth episode, because he likes to marathon things, um, it's okay, now I'm bored. And so it's not like his fault. This is what he does, and this is his thing, and it's wonderful. But I may very well be bored. And so therefore I'm not accomplishing stuff. Oh my god, I am just a complete mess. I'm a complete mess. So let's do some breathing because Chicky is just a complete mess. So yes, relax and in. Now, and one more. And in. And out. So yes, in with the good air and out with the stressed out. Oh my god, my life is horrible. This is stuff, and and I'm bored, and I can't focus, and yada 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 yada. I am so sorry. I should just be saying, okay, I'm not interested. I'm gonna go do this. He works all day. He deserves his TV time. But if it's not turning my crank, I really shouldn't be sitting there, you know, um, type thing. I might be more engaged if he's one of these that talks. I do talk and stuff in shows, and it is annoying, annoying, annoying. But he will talk in my shows. So I don't watch my shows with him because I like those peaceful things. So, yeah. So, yes. Woe is me. Life is so hard. Woe is me. Oh no, oh no. And then you have to sit there and go pull a Rhett Butler from Gone with the Wind and say, frankly, my dear, I don't give a rat's ass. A rat's ass? Flying fig? A drop in a bucket? Anyways, um, thank you for joining me. Little bit. Um, and I don't know, maybe spring. Um, when the weather mellows out and I'm having less problems with um, the cold and the moisture I see in the air and stuff, maybe I will just have better lucid moments where I can focus, and then I'll make like a mad woman running around the house type thing. So there. One can always hope, right? That's we live in hope here at Briar Rose Cottage. Um, and I guess on that point, if I want to live in happiness, we won't throw this out here as the generalities. We'll use me as the example. If I want to live in happiness, I have to create happiness around me. Maybe the reason why I'm not being creative, and I've had this thought before, is that my surroundings don't inspire me to be creative. So that makes it really hard to sit down and write, because I look at my walls and I hate them, and I look at my carpet and I hate my carpet, and I look at this undone, not finished thing and I hate it. Yeah, I'm not living inspired. So to follow my New Year's resolution that I set up for myself of being kind to myself, to work on continuing being kind to myself, I need to set up so that I'm inspired. And that's nobody else's responsibility but my own, type thing. So, and I got to do less talking and less thinking about it and more doing. I had a friend that told me once, because I had lost inspiration about painting, and he said don't think, just do. So I did. I got down and got paint on my hands and slapped it on a canvas, and that kind of thing, and I just uh, had at her, and I felt so good. And like when I do mini photography shoots where I take my phone and I either set up pictures or I just go and take pictures, I feel so good. It feels so good. I'm sure the recent issues with electronics isn't helping. Starting with last year when Microsoft changed their editing software, and where I was used to be able to take, if a video had been split, I could put them together because I could do editing, but they changed it. Now you've got to log into stuff. It's not on the computer anymore. You got to go. So, and so yes, this is just me, I guess, trying to sort my brain out and feeling, like I said, feeling sorry for myself and um, that kind of thing. But I guess that's the point of hope, is to help bring you out of these doldrums. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. You know, this is no way to live. I had read once that there was a high suicide rate amongst people with fibro, And I can believe it. I absolutely can believe it because it it just takes at you. You watch yourself. Well, I've watched myself. We'll take me personally. I've watched myself disappear since 2014. You know, for the last 11 years, I've been watching myself change in ways I don't recognize. Um, and things like that. So okay, I need to kind of wrap this up, but I am okay. And I'm going to do a little exercise where let's do 3 things that I'm grateful for. Despite the way that the house looks, I am actually very grateful to have a roof over my head and that it's mine. Because not so many people are lucky enough to have that. So I'm very grateful for that. I am grateful that there is income coming into this house, so that there is things that resemble food and we can pay bills and enjoy Disney Plus and Netflix, you know, and the internet, so I can put videos on YouTube. Um, I am also going to say that I am grateful to have Dave in my life, um, because he is he goes to work and he brings the money in, but he also went and did grocery shopping today. I didn't have to talk to him, and his grocery shops are getting better. He's improving. I put the note in the dishwasher, and I wish the silly poo poo head had told me, because I had enough energy to go and fill the dishwasher again before supper. I would have done that and got it going again, but he didn't tell me. He didn't wipe the note off or anything. He just silly Hoobajibits just left it. So I thought that he hadn't done anything. So I'm sitting here waiting. So I'm glad I thought to mention something to him about it. So, but anyways, he did that. So I'm grateful for the little things um, that Dave does without being asked. It's amazing that he does that. 3 things that make me happy. The pussycats, obviously. Oh my god, those little fur balls are so annoying some days, but on other days they are the most amazing little freakazoids the world has ever made. Um, they bring me so much joy. Um, and let's see what makes me happy. Lazy snowflakes that just fall. You know those big fat ones? Well, maybe you don't know, but um, I've had moments in my life in the last 53 years where I've had winters where we've had the big fat flakes, and they just kind of, you know, they're falling and they're falling and they're falling. And it's, for me, it's very joyful to just sit and watch, you know. Another thing that makes me extremely happy, that's a winter thing, is when I have that one patch of yard that is just completely smooth snow. There's no bird tracks in it. There's no pussycat tracks. There's nothing. There's just nothing but white. And so I'm going to add an extra one. And that is one of the reasons why I absolutely love winter, is it becomes so monochromatic in its simplicity of colors and lack of colors, you know, Everything is like, um, when you have snow in winter, when you have northern winters like we do, um, the snow is, you got white, and then you've got, the darks of the browns and the grays and the, um, that is trees. And then you've got pine trees where it's green, that dark green. And there's just less visually going on in winter. And I absolutely love that. So, yeah, there's happy memories. I don't spend enough time here living in the energy of that. So, I am proud of myself for trying to make videos. Now we're doing 3 prouds. So it's pats on the back for making videos. I am also proud of myself. I got out of bed, even though I was exhausted and I didn't want to. And let's see, what else am I proud of myself? I'm proud of myself for being able to focus long enough that after all the up and down sort of mood talk tonight in these videos, that I was able to be reminded to remember that it's a good thing to do the 333, and share it with you. Because, yes, my total mood has, I'm still feeling, I can feel it, this knot of worry inside me, but at the same time, mentally, I do feel a little better for focusing on the yayness of winter. And I think that's important because we do that far too often. But I have about 1 minute left of recording, so I'm going to wrap it up and say, remember, if you're going to be kind, remember to be kind, not if, just be kind. But most of all, be kind to yourself. Take those moments to just breathe and take care of yourself. It is not selfish to work on self-care. And peace, love, and happiness. If you like what you're seeing, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'm sort of hit and miss with posting. I'm gonna try and be better. Love you all, my little gemstones. Please hang in there, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.